Okay, we hear a smattering of applause from our enormous audience. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more hot topics, and we need hot. Whatever you think of Sarah Palin, she keeps making news. Well, just recently, she came under fire for writing notes on her hand. You can see, for a speech. She had, it listed things, energy, taxes. Anyway, she criticized President Obama's use of the teleprompter, and she also talked about how do you feel about, I think she said, this hopey-changey thing. I mean,
hopey-changey? How's that hopey-changey thing working out?
What is she, 12? Hopey-changey.
Listen, you know what? She gets to people. She has a way, she has a style, and she
gets to people, all right.
Yeah, she got to Robert Gibbs yesterday.
A lot of people like her and think well of her because she feels she tells it like it is, and they agree. But let me go on. One of the people who kind of feels the way you do, George, is the White House press secretary, Robert Gibbs. So he had his press conference yesterday, and he couldn't help but bringing it up in a discussion on health care. Take a look.
There's some in their party that want to do away with, as you saw during the presidential campaign, the entire, I wrote a few things down. I wrote eggs, milk, and bread. I crossed out bread just so I can make pancakes for Ethan if it snows, and then I wrote down hope and change just in case I forgot.
Well, they're having a lot of fun.
Some people feel he should be above this.
Well, he doesn't have to be. He's not above much. I mean, we've seen his press conferences. He gets a little snarky here and there. But Robert Gibbs, I mean, think about he's the voice box of the White House, right? Obviously, Governor Sara Palin poses a huge
She quit.
threat.
Let me remind you, she quit.
Former governor. But I'm just saying, she's always called governor like presidents are
If you quit in the middle of the term, you're called governor. If you die, you're called the late governor.
No, but think about the threat that she's obviously posing. She's not in office right now, as you just mentioned. She's not a member of Congress. Right. She's not even a politician really right now. She is posing a major threat to the White House, so much so that the press secretary has to copy her.
We're on to her tricks.
What tricks?
Her tricks are that she's planning a run. So this is the way she's doing it.
But let me ask you this. So the White House now, the president in the White House now is that threatened by her that his press secretary has to go and write on his hand?
No. It's not that he's threatened by her. It's the fact that he can go, that was so stupid, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it and laugh. Why
are they listening?
I'll tell you why you care. Because she freaking talks with an organization who says we got to take a literacy test before we vote.
Maybe he just thought it was funny.
Can we just laugh at some stuff?
I have to agree.
Now the White House isn't joking about things.
Okay, that's the problem with it. It wasn't funny enough.
Because he's not funny.
It should have said pick up moose burgers or something like that. Then it would have been funny.
But the reason why I like it, because it wasn't the moose burgers. He wasn't making a dig at her. It was just the fact it was eggs, milk, cheese. He wasn't making a dig at her.
He's wasting the Americans' time. Can we not be so serious for a minute? Can we just laugh? It's a recession. Wait. Let me clarify here. Can I just say one thing? Why are we laughing right now when people are out of jobs and we're waiting to hear what's happening?
Sometimes you need a little bit of laugh. Sometimes you just need to sit down and laugh.
When the press secretary is up there being the mouthpiece for the White House during a time of crisis like we've been in for so long, don't make a joke and write on your hands. You are the press secretary of the White House.
During the Bush administration, when boys were getting killed, people were making jokes in the White House. So don't give me this crap, Elizabeth.
Secretaries are making jokes, writing on their hands. Come on. That is not
Politics are off on that one.
He's not a comedian.
Listen,
get up there and tell us what the heck is going on with jobs. It is.
Well, all right, so let me weigh in. People are losing jobs. The president's got a lot in his hands, whether he's doing a good job or a bad job. But the fact that he does this and takes 30 seconds in a press conference, which the whole country does not have to watch and usually doesn't, is not going to help people or hurt people getting jobs. We have to have a little perspective.
No, he should be taking his job more seriously.
The day everything is so glum and that we can't find one moment to get a smile is a bad day in America.
Thank you for making us chuckle, Gibbs.
Wait, are you trying to put comedians out of business?
No, guess what? I'm trying to keep comedians out of working in the White House because there's no point in it right now. There are people,
So
if he's writing anything on his hands, how about reminding people when their jobs are coming back, where the stimulus money is actually going to be spent?
Was not all about what was written on the hand.
You know, it's immature.
So there's no levity in a
goodness.
difficult time? Is that what you're
So
saying?
you guys are, I love how this is okay now. If this would have happened in the past administration during a time of war, which we're still in right now, if you want to joke about men being killed and a joke in the White House, we are in 2 wars now. Where are all the peace signs now? Where is this? Where is you? So now comedy's okay. Come on.
No,
it's not okay in the White
every
House.
time
It's not funny.
it was joking.
All I'm
and it
saying,
was
just
take me a little
all I'm
seriously.
saying is, just a little. Nobody is disputing the fact that there are jobs that need to be filled. No, but many people are not disputing the fact about what Sarah Palin is saying. She has a point of view, and she says it, and she gets through. All I was saying was a little balance, because this is a country that seems to be so full of rage now, and it would. That's something we have to deal with.
You're too young to remember. You're too young to remember Kennedy, who was extremely funny in all of the press conferences, and things were serious
You
then.
just said it wasn't okay when the last administration did it during wartime.
No.
So which side of the fence are you on?
I was just trying to explain to you that there is levity. Don't say that it's this administration only. That's all I'm pointing out.
I never said that. Don't put those words in my mouth. I'm saying right now at this time, the press secretary shouldn't be making jokes on his hand. If he's writing anything down, it should be the plans that we're supposed to be hearing from our president.
He did that too. Can he do 2 things at one time?
Not joking right now. It's not a funny
men
time
are the ones who can only hold one thought at once. Women can hold 2 at one time.
I want to say something now, which is not political.
Sure.
All right? At least I hope that it is not political.
It better not be funny.
Don't think it's funny.
Where people are dying.
You're the one who said it.
Okay, because A, it's not a funny subject, and B, it can cause death to our children. All right, is that serious enough? Good. Let me talk to you about it. Nearly 1/3 of children in America are now overweight or obese. And so yesterday, our First Lady, Michelle Obama, launched her new campaign. It's called Let's Move, and she's joining forces with members of the president's cabinet, plus media people like us, sports, entertainment people like your husband, business leaders, and the medical community to combat childhood obesity. Her goal is to put Americans on track to solve the problem of childhood obesity. She going to take the kind of food that they get served at lunch, that we all complain about, and the other ways that things can be labeled, so that we try to deal with childhood obesity, which is such a huge problem. However you may feel about Republicans or Democrats, we have to congratulate the First Lady for taking this on.
I love her.
I actually think it is
If you like the fashion, if you're funny.
Well, I don't know if it's funny, but I want to make a point. You know, when that whole thing about the word retard was on the papers the other day, and she was mad, Sarah Palin was furious with Rahm Emanuel for using the word, but she was not angry with Rush Limbaugh.
She said it was satirical.
Rush Limbaugh, yes, well, I wasn't on that day. So, but I mean, she said he was satirical. So even she finds Rush Limbaugh amusing about retarded children. I'm just making that point.
Why are we on that right now?
Because I wasn't here on Monday.
Okay, then every time I'm on, I'm going to go back over all the things
do that sometimes, Miss
Fine.
Barnes.
I actually think this program by the First Lady is outstanding, and I think that anyone who can get involved in making it happen should. I think it's outstanding.
Wow.
That shouldn't be so shocking. I don't, wait a minute. Can I just say, why anytime do I say something in support of our president or the First Lady, is it like, wow, look at you little Republican, actually having an open mind? Come on, that's not fair.
Okay.
That's
all right.
not fair.
Peace on earth for the moment, peace on the top.
If I ever said something good about Bush, I feel like we would have an earthquake in New York City.
No, see, that never happened, so we don't have to worry about it.
Whoopi, have a nice day, Whoopi. We'll be right back with Jackie Collins.
You know,